Happy New Year! It is New Year's Day 2016, and what kind of a coach would I be if I didn't put out a video message on goal setting? Here we go. Hey guys, Mike Sutton here from Be, Build, Have, and I work with first generation small business owners and entrepreneurs on developing and mastering the mindset, beliefs, skills, and habits necessary for small business success and happiness. And not just because it's January 1st, but also because goal setting is one of the biggest things that comes up over and over again with my clients and with people who I talk to that are frustrated sometimes with the results that they're getting in their businesses. But I'm going to give you some tips on how to set good goals and how to achieve your goals in business, but also in your personal lives as you go through this year. So I've got a couple tips I put together. The first one is that your goals need to be clear. The most important thing is that your goals need to be clear. It needs to be very specific if you want to go to the SMART goal terminology, but it needs to be clear in your mind what it means to achieve that goal, what it's going to feel like when you achieve that goal, what it's going to look like when you achieve that goal, how things are going to be when you have that goal achieved. A lot of times business owners say they want to make more money, have more clients, have more free time, more, better. Those are not clear metrics for achieving a goal. You want to have a specific measurable thing that you can envision and know what it's going to feel like. You want to be very clear on that in your mind, what that is, what accomplishing that goal is going to be. The second thing to keep in mind is that you want your goals to be congruent with who you are and your priorities and what you want your business to look like and what you're best at and what you want to get out of your business and what you're able to put into your business, and taking into account your weaknesses. You have the opportunity to build any business that you want, so you should make it exactly the business that you want. That's going to be where you'll be most successful. It's also going to be where that success comes easiest to you. And so you definitely want to make sure your goals are congruent with those core values and priorities and your strength, your own personal strengths and weaknesses. The third tip is that you want to make sure that your goals are non-competing. And what I mean by that is that you're not competing with yourself internally. So a lot of times people will say, I want my business to grow, but I already feel totally maxed out with respect to my time. So what happens if your business grows? Are you going to have to put less time into the business, or are you going to put more time into the business? So you put yourself in this situation where you kind of say, I want my business to grow, but if my business does grow, it's going to hurt me in this other way. Or I want more clients, but I'm already doing as much work as I can do. Or I want things to be simpler, but in order to do better work, I need more processes and more systems and more complexity. And so a lot of times people will back into competing goals where they have a goal that they have stated explicitly that's butting up against assumptions or beliefs or unconscious goals that they have about what they really want to get out of their business. So this ties back to congruency a little bit, making sure you take into account your core values and your strengths and what you want out of your business, but also is in really focusing in on what it is that you want out of your business, why you want it, and what it's going to mean if you get there. Do you end up competing against yourself in any ways? And then the final tip I'm going to give you for setting your goals is that they should have a positive emotional charge. It really should make you feel good to think about your goals, to the possibility of hitting your goals. That should energize you. It should make you happy to think about. It should pull you forward. It shouldn't be a case where you think about the goals and then start to feel discouraged or beat down or pessimistic about whether you could actually ever get there or not. It's very important that your goals hold a positive emotional charge for you. It should, like I said, feel good to think about hitting those goals. All right, now I'm going to give you a couple tips for hitting your goals. So I've given you a couple points on how to set good goals. Now we're going to look at how to break it down so you can actually hit your goals. And the first thing I would say is to break the goals down into action steps, into daily habits. And these are daily habits that are going to naturally lead to achieving your goals. So in my case, one of my goals, which I said I would share with you, is that I want to help 100 business owners get unstuck in their business and start reaching their personal, financial, and time goals. And in order to do that, I'm breaking it down into a daily habit, in this case, a 30-day challenge to publish a video or blog post every single day. And I know that if I execute that daily habit on a consistent basis, it should lead as a natural outcome to helping me achieve that goal. It's going to contribute to that because it gets me in front of the people that I want to be talking to. If I don't have that daily habit and I just sit here saying, oh, I wish I could reach that goal, I wish I could reach that goal, then I'm not actually making progress towards reaching that goal. Daily habits and actions and behaviors are what's going to actually move me towards reaching that goal. My second tip for hitting your goals is to really focus on right action. And I'm not saying focus on the right actions. I'm saying focus on taking action with the right intent. You can only control what's within your personal influence. Your actions are what you can control. You can't control the results you get from your actions. You can't control how people are going to respond to you, but you can control what you do and how you do it. So if you take action in building your business and moving towards your goals and trying to get there with the right intent and that positive emotional charge, you're significantly increasing your chances of getting there. Could you hold a competing intent in your mind and potentially get there? Maybe, but it's going to be a lot harder for you. It's going to feel a lot less natural and comfortable, and you're going to be fighting against yourself a lot more. It goes back to that idea of congruency. And then finally, as I kind of alluded to, I want you to detach from the results. If you can focus on daily habits and taking action with the correct intent, and just doing the best job that you can and knowing that the results will take care of themselves as long as you keep taking the right action, then you can detach from the results. If you're constantly hung up on, but I've got to close more, I've got to sell more, I've got to hit these metrics, then you're frustrating yourself trying to control things that you can't control. What you can control is your own actions, your own behaviors, and your own intentions. And if you do the best that you can on an ongoing basis, you're going to get the results that you want. You just have to have a little bit of trust that that's actually the case. All right, I hope you got value out of this message today. Like I said, I am on a 30-day challenge, so I'm going to release a video and a blog post every single day. I do record this as video, but I also release it in audio format, so you can subscribe on YouTube, you can subscribe on iTunes or your favorite podcasting application, or you can head over to my website, bebuildhave.com, where you can also download my free report, 3 ways to increase the value of your time. So if some of your goals are around making more money this year, having more free time, getting control of your business, you might be interested in checking out that free report. Like I said, you can head over to bebuildhave.com to download that. And I'll also put a link to the Brian Tracy book on goal setting in the show notes page. Until we speak again, be the person you want to be, build the business you want to build, and have the successful life you want to have. Oh crap, I blew it already. There we go. Let's start that again. And okay, I didn't really like that introduction. I'm gonna turn off my phone here too. Hey, Happy New Year's! It is. Got to get back in the groove of doing these kinds of recordings. It's even daily or weekly goals that are going to help you get there. And so I'm going to break it down, give you some tips, see where we go from there, and try not to make too many mistakes on this video. You can head over to bebuildhave.com to download that free report right now. And I'm just going to freeze here. All right, how do I close this out? I got to figure out how to escape here. Let's pull the handle.